The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1987 started the craze of Turtle Mania. It happened so fast with the blink of an eye. 10 seasons happened, and there was a lot to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the complete series. Now let's get started. So when it comes down to the actual artwork for this complete series, this is fantastic. This blows Lionsgate's out of the water. If you've never seen that one, here's the photo of that. I do not own that version because I didn't yet even know about it. When this one came out, I was looking to see what the differences was, and unfortunately, there was not much of a difference. So let's look at the spine art on this. The spine art, again, is what you would expect. It says Nickelodeon, Ninja Turtles, complete series. It's made by Paramount, DVD, and closed captioning. This looks fantastic. I love that the artwork on the spine is different than the front cover. And then when you get to the back side of it, again, I will zoom in here so you can read the description and you can look at what it comes with. But if you guys have the original Lionsgate disc of any of them, the original series by volume and seasons, the Turtle Van one, or even the Lionsgate Complete Series box set, it is exactly what you would get in any of those. These are just reprinted discs. So let's open it up and I will just show you that these discs are nothing more than the ones you would have got in the Turtle Van. So originally these discs ended up in the Turtle Van, and they were not the same discs that they printed for the original volumes and series that you would get individually. And that's kind of makes me sad. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, I took a picture of all of the ones that I own, as you see on the screen here, and you can see that they all had custom artwork. These artwork is exactly the same ones that you get in the Turtle Van that I used to have, but then they just transferred those discs into the complete series in the Lionsgate version, and they did the same thing here. There is no difference between these discs that Lionsgate did and then what is now happening with Paramount. They're 100% the exact same. You stick them in your DVD player, you're going to get that Lionsgate logo, and you're going to get the same visual art that you would have had on the original disc and the disc that you would have in the Turtle Van and the complete series by Lionsgate. And I will do some visuals to show you between that and some of these, because honestly, it blew my mind to know that Paramount did not do anything different than what Lionsgate did, but use Lionsgate disc. All right, so before we stick the disc in, I want to show you that we're comparing Volume 2 to Disc 2 of the complete series. And as you see, the artwork is different. So we're going to put the Disc 2 of the complete series in now, and we'll speed up this part until we get to the warning screen. So just to let you know, I have the whole TV muted because I don't want any problems with Lionsgate or, Paramount or any of those other companies that are owning the rights to some of this disc. So anyways, next should be Home Entertainment by Lionsgate. And there it is. It looks just the way I remember it back in the day when I had it on this disc. The original volumes and series. It's the same one. Later on, they use a different thing, but it's the same. Now, this is what I'm talking about. It's the same disc as the Volume 2 disc. It even says Volume 2 up there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, play all episodes, select screen. Now, I know what you guys are saying. You're messing with us, D.T.V. This is not the complete series disc. This is the one that's the Volume 2 disc. You just switched it up. You did a camera cut or something. Nope. There's the Volume 2 disc. Still right there in the case. Yes, in the case. So this is the complete series disc, and I think it looks okay. Now, on this disc alone, there's nothing special. You turn it on, and it runs beautifully, just the way I would think it would be running. The thing I'm not understanding is on this disc that it should be a, 4x3, because it was originally on a CRT, but somehow they stretched it out. And I gotta say, it looks fantastic. There's nothing wrong with it. Sound quality wise, it's great. Unfortunately, I can't do it here because if I did, I would most likely get a copyright strike or claim. But again, you can read everything, you can see everything. I think everything looks visually great. There is nothing wrong here. If I stop it here so you can see, it is a little grainy. But again, this is old cartoon from 1987 that they could upscale it. They can redo it. I know there's companies out there, that would do it, perfectly. And I think it would look great. I think it should be coming up to newer day resolution sometime later on. I've been, talking to a company about it, and I'm not gonna get into it, but I hope they will have the rights to do it. They already did. I'll say this, and you probably will know the company. I got in contact with the company that did the first three Turtles movie that upscaled them to 4K. If you know who I'm talking about, leave a comment down below. But yeah, this is visually beautiful. Honestly, you can skip ahead. Even, I mean, the dogs are dark, the greens are greens slash for cash. Um, yeah, it's beautiful. You don't have to, you can skip through the episode if you want it. Whenever there was a cartoon, had a commercial in it, it would skip. The designs, I mean, everything looks great. So let's stick in disc 2, volume 2 of the completes. Well, all right, here comes volume 2 disc in. And before I do that, here is the complete series disc into the volume 2 case just to keep it safe. Because I like to keep my disc as best as possible, scratch free. And see, there it is. Just to show you, it's still there, not in the player. Let's go speed this up again. There's the warning, just like on the other disc. And next should be the Lionsgate home entertainment sign. Now, one thing I have noticed about this one takes a little bit longer to load. That's interesting. So I'm wondering if the photo or the picture is going to be a little bit clearer. We'll find out. Or at least I will. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera any better. So there you go again. Volume 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, play, all episode selection. I know I didn't do this on the other disc, but again, there's the actual disc for the complete series. It's not this one. This looks exactly the same. Nothing different. Same episodes. You guys are probably expecting this anyways. And no, this is not in 100% production order. I realize that this is nothing special. This disc is, but the next one wasn't. So we are going to actually choose a random episode. Oh, wait, no, we can't do that because we got to compare it. So we cannot do that. So let's go back to the first episode. So that first opening scene where it goes down to the sewer is 100% much better than the Paramount one. I cannot believe that just happened. Let me put it side by side for you. So yeah, I hope you can see the difference there because that just blew my mind. This disc, it's old, but it was the very first printing of this, looks so much better than the Paramount one. That means whatever they're using to reprint these discs over and over and over again is becoming obsolete to the point where it's almost ridiculous. Now, as you look at this Teenage Mutant Turtle sign, this is what I'm talking about. They could do a 4K resolution or 1080p resolution even, where it would bring it up to better quality. Like the Teenage Mutant Turtles is supposed to be all black. You can see it's red and black. It's not perfect, but it looks better than I thought it would be. So let's skip ahead, just like we did before. Again, this looks fine. Oh, dude. No, no, no. Look how smooth that looks, comparatively speaking to the other disc. But we're going to say on the same frame, this frame right here, it's the same one that I did on the other one. You can read the sign up here. You can see, 201 up on there. Man, I tell you what, stop reprinting the disc. Just stop. This is my first time actually comparing the two discs, and I gotta say, that is ridiculous. All right, so you know what we gotta do now. We gotta pause the disc and look at the second frame. So what do I mean by that? I mean, when you do this, slash for cash, this actually looks a lot darker than the other one too. But I can read cash better than the other one. Okay, so I have a lot to say about this now that I actually see it. Oh boy. All right, I don't think I'm going to need to see anything else really because I have a lot to say now about the complete series by Paramount Plus. So, yeah, let's get into it. The Teenage Mutant Turtles 1987 complete series by Paramount, I cannot recommend it to anybody that already owns it. Yes, if you own the complete series from the Turtle Van, individual disc, or the original Lionsgate release of this box set, run away. Yes, it is a cool artwork. Yes, it is a fantastic way to own it if you don't own it. So, on the flip side, if you do not have the complete series of the 1987 Teenage Mutant Turtles, go run out and buy it. Use the link in this video that I posted in the beginning of this video. It is worth the money if you don't own it. It is not a perfect collection. There is nothing in production order besides the first season, the second season, and the 8th, ninth, and 10th. Everything else is out of production order. Does that really matter? Well, let me explain this to you. For some people, yes. For other people, like myself, that just using this DVD set to relax to after a hard days of work, they just want something like, haha, something funny, something just to chill out to, this ain't serious. This isn't gonna like make you think. This ain't gonna make you, go, oh my god, there's a cliffhanger. No, this is just something fun to watch sometimes when you had a hard day at work, sometimes you get stressed out. This is fun to do. But overall, I cannot recommend this if you already own it. And that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, honestly, 1987 Teenage Mutant Turtles, I love it to death. I will never give it up. This is my complete collection unless someone puts it in production order and makes it a 1080p resolution to fix all the mistakes in this Paramount release. Because honestly, I was hoping for more. I was hoping for a better production order. I was hoping for upgraded, visuals. But guys, if you like this type of video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that hype button, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.